The Broom Witch is one of the 2 event troops in this anime clash season. It is seriously strong, and today we're going to use it both as Mass Broom Witch and Queen Charge Broom Witch, and you have to give these armies a go. Here is the army comp we're coming in with. Extremely short troop bar. I know you're all gonna love that. In terms of pets and hero equipment, you can see them here. If you don't have the mirror clone, the invis vial is fine. And yeah, level 18 is the highest equipment we're gonna use today. Want to make the content relatable for all of you. If you do not edit your base right now to counter these Broom Witches, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because have a look, this is a relatively common ring base here, with 3 wizard towers on the back end. Now, why is that important? Because the Broom Witches, as you can see right here on the left-hand side, target wizard towers. That is their primary target. But if you take down all the wizard towers, then they target defenses only. So we got the King and Queen on the right-hand side dealing with these other 3 wizard towers. The 2 Broom Witches there got rid of the 2 outside wizard towers. It's worth noting, also triggered 1 poison tower, which is kind of crazy to think about. We get rid of all the wizard towers, and have a look at here. We spam the rest of the Broom Witches in the line. Warden with a balloon, with the blimp. We've got a couple of headhunters in there because obviously the Broom Witches are not going to target the defensive heroes, so the headhunters there get rid of the Royal Champion. We use a lot of freezes on the sweeper, on the poison tower, the town hall. Rage spells everywhere. We're just spamming them across. We've used the Queen clone on the top side of the base. The mirror clone, I think, is the technical term for that. Royal Champion's coming in from there, and look at how quickly we've steamrolled this base. How quick was that? These event troops are so fast. It's awesome. And look, the base is gone. We didn't even deal with the defensive queen. Just completely rolled over the base. Yeah, the defensive ice golem CCs may be annoying to deal with on the back end, but all the defenses are gone. There is really no issue whatsoever. Gonna swag a whole bunch of spells. I bring 4 minions with this attack. Just put them behind your Broom Witches at the start to clear all of the trash buildings, whilst the Broom Witches, and look how many of them are still up, clear out the base. What an insane attack strategy. But what I showed in the first attack is just one way you can use this army. So you see here, starting off with 2 Broom Witches to get rid of those 2 wizard towers. The King on the top side to get rid of this wizard tower. But that leaves 2 wizard towers over here, and we are going to overgrowth them. Now, if you look at my spell comp in this attack, I've dropped 1 freeze, a skeleton, and an invis to bring an overgrowth and an earthquake spell. We use the earthquake spell to activate the town hall, and we're going straight through it. Double rage. Healing Tome's going to be extremely important here. We freeze the eagle. The defensive CCs come out, but that's fine. Look at them. They're all in the core of the base. I used the Stone Slammer to get rid of the air defense. Now that the wizard towers become visible, you're going to see the Broom Witches are all going to go across the base to get rid of these final 2 wizard towers. Now they're going to meet up with the Royal Champion, and look, the base is gone. You could restart the core of a base. I mean, maybe that's not 3-starring, but you can crush the core of the base in the time it takes for 1 overgrowth spell to last. The Royal Champion, all she's going to do in this attack is deal with 2 ice golems. She's mostly swagged. Unfortunately, the Queen does die on the bottom side, but she did what she needed to. She got rid of another wizard tower, went around the edge of the base, and that is a 3-star. I think, so we did a video earlier today with the Mecha, showing how to use it kind of like a Root Rider. If you haven't watched that, we'll link it above me now. But this troop has so many different ways people are going to use it. I think it's going to be a very, very strong troop. We've just done a couple of hits with Mass Broom Witch. Let's try the Queen Charge version. Here is the Queen Charge Broom Witch army comp. You see 4 headhunters on the end there with 8 Broom Witches. In terms of the hero equipment, King is the exact same. Queen, we drop the healer puppet for the frozen arrow. It is a Queen Charge. Warden, we drop the owl for the diggy, and the Royal Champion is the exact same. And then we drop 3 balloons in the CC for an Inferno Drag, and I think this is the strongest Queen Charge Broom Witch army. Alright, so how should we approach a Queen Charge Broom Witch hit? Well, not that different really to, say, the Queen Charge Dragon Riders or even Queen Charge Lalu. because there's 5 wizard towers there, and they're generally spread around the base, particularly on the outside, because wizard towers are one of the weakest defenses in the game, you're generally always going to get 1 or 2, if not more, with your queen charge, and that only leaves 3 or 4 of them. Now, you can take the remaining wizard towers down with a flame flinger. There was no real flame flinger value on this base, so I didn't do it. You can use your barbarian king to get rid of some wizard towers if you want, or you can use the Broom Witches. Now, we do have 8 Broom Witches. You don't want to use more than 3 of them to remove Wizard Towers. So whilst we're dealing with the CC here, I am looking at Wizard Towers. So there's this one on the outside of the base here. So we get rid of that. And look, we're even able to get rid of this one here. Even though it's not on the outside of the base, the Broom Witches are really good at removing Wizard Towers unless they're deep in the core. That Broom Witch goes across the core. By the way, if that Poison Tower hadn't been pulled, that Broom Witch definitely would have gotten it. And because there's no real Wizard Towers left except for this one, and I'm going straight into it anyway, I'm just going to use my King to funnel. Use the Stone Slammer on the left side here. The Stone Slammer is just getting rid of the air defense to help out the pathing. And now we go with the Broom Witches into that last Wizard Tower, which is fine. We don't need to remove it. It's right there where we want our troops to go anyway. Warden ability, nice and early. We bring the Diggy with the Warden because it helps out a lot when you're using the Royal Champion with them as well. And now we're spamming our spells at this point. We've got Enrage spells, Freeze spells, Invis, Skeleton spells, you name it. And there's a reason I like this hit, because the Queen Charge didn't get insane value. Yes, it got good value. Town Hall CC Monolith is obviously always going to be good. But the Broom Witches here ran across the center of the base, and look how many of them are still up. I count 5 of them are still up. And we only had 6 for the main push. Keep in mind we used 2 at the very start to remove Wizard Towers. So, of the 6 of them we had, 5 survived. And we didn't have any Coco Loons or anything. I think that says all you need to know about the durability of this troop. Now, if you were hoping to see the Mirror Clone in action for a Queen Charge, sorry, it won't happen in this hit here. We wrecked the base a little too hard, so we destroy the box base. What about a ring base? And let's finish with this toxic Poison Rage Tower anti-2 base. So we're going to start the Queen Charge on the right hand side. This time I am going to use a Flame Flinger. I saw good Flame Flinger value on this top side here. Going to get rid of 1 Wizard Tower as well. And look at this. A lot of you are going to say in the comments, oh, you deliberately picked this base. I promise I didn't. I genuinely didn't. I was just trying to pick bases that look strong, not really think about where the Wizard Towers are. Now, obviously, it does help that the Wizard Towers are like this, but tell me there isn't a lot of Town Hall 16 bases at the moment without Wizard Towers placed terribly. It's not exactly your #1 priority defense, is it? So, you're going to find bases like this, and even if they're not all together, you can just remove them, because they're all on the outside of the base. You can remove them with the, oh, I'm blanking on what they are. With the Broom Witch, sorry. Completely forgot, because the Queen's got rid of 1, the Flame Flinger's got rid of 1. Now, I am planning my King to get rid of this one over here and the defensive Queen. Keep in mind, the Broom Witches won't target heroes or defensive CC troops, so you do want to deal with the air heroes when you can. Especially because my Queen Charge isn't going to do that here. Getting through this area of the base nicely. The Eagle is super nice to get down. I've set the funnel for the King to go in. Unfortunately, the CC opens here. Now, I believe in this hit, I have 10 Loons instead of 7 Loons and Inferno Drake, and you can see why 10 Loons isn't useful. So definitely run the Inferno Drake in the CC. I used 1 Broom Witch here to get rid of that Wizard Tower because my weak Queen wasn't going to get it. Unfortunately, my King wasn't going to get the other Wizard Tower, so I have to use 2 Broom Witches anyway. So even if those 3 Wizard Towers weren't together, I still use the same number of Broom Witches regardless. We're coming in with the Broom Witches, the Royal Champion Headhunters on the top side. We get rid of the defensive RC. Look at the Broom Witches go. Warden and a Rage. There is a Sweeper here, but these troops are quite quick. Yes, the Sweeper is going to be annoying, but they are one of the quicker, if not the quickest air troop we have, unless you including the speed that you get from a rocket balloon. The Town Hall bomb goes off, but look at this. Yeah, it takes off like 1/3 of their health, but that is much better than, think of balloons, which get one shot a lot of the time by the Town Hall going down. And look at this. Still got eye count. Well, one of them went down. Two of them went down. We still have 3 of the Broom Witches up and the Royal Champion ability. And there you go. That is the introduction to the Broom Witch. If you want to see our video on the Mecha, we'll link that at the end. But let me know right now, what armies would you like to see with these 2 OP event troops? We love them and we want to hear what you think is the best strategy for them. And if you haven't seen our Mecha video, then there it is. Make sure you watch it because I think that's going to be insane.